Crap. Hi again, it's Tim Ralston. I said I would put out a second video. I've been fighting. My neighbor, actually, me and her has kind of been going at it with the city. I live in a place called Boone Village Apartments here in Booneville. The water here in Booneville, they switched to ammonia because they said chlorine causes cancer if you use too much of it. Ammonia's supposed to be better. I use a pure water filter on my faucet, and I also use Culligan when I can afford it on my, I bought a thingy, you can get water out of it. But the pure thing, the ammonia, keeps eating my water gaskets. And every time we call the city to tell them to test the water, they tell us it's not their responsibility, that Boone Village is a privately owned facility. Well, when the water mains out here busted here 2 or 3 weeks ago, they told us we had a sewage leak. I kept reporting it to the news that there was sewage standing, and nobody was doing anything because the city said it was privately owned, and the maintenance said it was the city's problem. Well, come to find out, it was a water main break. Everybody here has stomach issues, the diarrhea, vomiting, people are getting sick. I called the news, nobody wants to help. The lady downstairs called everybody. I called the EPA twice, left a voice message. Nobody wants to do anything. I went to this MAGA march yesterday. Talked to a few people, and they said, start making videos. Everybody else is making videos, and everybody's getting all this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm putting Boone Village Apartments on the map for taking advantage of poor people. The USDA came in here. I remember the lady's name, or I'd put her on the spot. I called her a neo-Nazi, Obama-loving bitch. She couldn't justify why I pay $454 a month in a shitty apartment where the windows fall in. Have cockroaches. I have to keep spreading poison around. They have to keep spraying. It's pretty horrible. I can go on and on about how horrible this place is. And there's people here that live here that use the system to pay $8 a month. I'm like, where's the justification? She said there's no such thing as low-income housing. This is her exact words. We price our rents with the public housing market. And I said, well, that's 3 people. She said it doesn't matter. We just have to make sure the person who owns this place's mortgage is getting paid, and he's getting paid a fair price. I said that's pretty fraudish, it's pretty bad. And then shortly after our heated discussion, we went on and on and on, and I told her, pretty well to take it and shove it. A report came out on KMOU News about how Trump supporters in Missouri were upset about how stuff was not going right. It's the numbers, And this right to work, who wants to work for more than $7 an hour when you're paying only $8 in rent? My wife makes $10 an hour, and we have to pay $454 a month for a family of 4. I'm partially disabled. I got crushed 2 years ago. I'm trying to get back to work. Can't feel much of my legs, and I've had, if you watch my other video, I got that other situation going on, It's like, what do you do? I've contacted everybody. Wrote a letter to the president, through the email thing. I don't know if it worked. Don't know who got to. A governor's office on the police issue. They didn't say anything. Mayor don't want to do anything. She said, chief police is an elected official. The commissioner. Everybody about the water. It's good water. Ammonia's good for you. This eats the pipes. Something that eats your pipes. Like, I bought a new pure filter, and it's already wobbly. That's how bad the water is in Booneville, Missouri. And this place stays trash. They bring in people that they're just horrible. And the lady said, you can move. But she adjusts the rents in Booneville to where if you move, you have to pay $500-$600 a month. It's a scam. How can America survive when all we do is work and pay rent and we can't even eat? She said, go to the local food bank. I said, okay, my kids have to eat expired food. She's like, well, I'm sorry for your problems. There's a bigger food bank in Columbia. Well, I have to have a Columbia address to eat at the fucking food bank in Columbia. I don't live in Columbia. She's like, well, I'm sorry for your problems. USDA can suck my balls. You're horrible. And whoever inspected my apartment is a horrible person. She has no soul. Boone Village Apartments, whoever owns this, his name is like Joe. He owns Midway. These apartments are horrible. We live in substandard conditions. The Booneville water is horrible. The Booneville judicial system here in town, they keep us trapped. They make their salaries every year with paying. We pay with speeding tickets. You can't even report a crime because if they bring your car back, if it's stolen, there's no crime done. Literally, if you live in Booneville and somebody takes your car, as long as they bring it back, it's not a crime. And if you're a crippled up old person downtown and you get beat down, it takes 8 months to prosecute somebody. You defend yourself, they try to prosecute you. Because they believe all these meth heads that are just turning profits for the county. Because now they got these big meth busts. It's big news. Oh yeah, they're cleaning up the streets, but they don't want no Grand Theft Auto reports because who wants to have their car stolen at the fucking casino? Well, I probably should go. Talk to you guys later.